August 26th. Tuesday, reflection by Reverend Father Clifford Atta Anim. Matthew 23:23-26. Matthew 23 continues to resound with the thunder of Jesus' sorrowful anger at the hypocrisy of the Pharisees. In today's Gospel, we hear the fourth, fifth, and sixth woes. These focus on misplaced priorities, excessive attention to minor practices like herb tithing, exaggerated zeal for ritual detail, and obsession with outward cleanliness, while neglecting the heart of true religion. For Jesus, the essence of faith is not in external observances, but in offering God a clean heart filled with justice, mercy, compassion, and forgiveness. Psalm 51:10, Hosea 6:6. The fourth woe condemns the Pharisees for tithing mint, dill, and cumin kitchen herbs not even required by the law, while ignoring what Jesus calls the weightier matters of the law: justice, mercy, and faith. Matthew 23:23. Tithing was meant to recognize God's ownership of everything and provide for the poor, but the Pharisees missed its spirit. The fifth woe denounces their scrupulous filtering of drinks to avoid swallowing an unclean insect, while they swallow a camel, committing far greater sins without repentance. Matthew 23:24. The sixth woe targets their obsession with external ritual purity. They polish cups and dishes outwardly, but inside they are full of greed, pride, and injustice. Jesus insists that real holiness begins in the heart, for blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Matthew 5:8. The Fathers and the Church. St. Augustine explained that by caring for trifles and neglecting weightier matters, they upset the right order of love. Sermon 62. Origen warned that when people cleanse only the exterior, their religion becomes a disguise rather than a reality. The Catechism reminds us that purity of heart is not simply freedom from sin, but the ability to see and act according to God's truth. CCC 25:18. Life messages. First, we must avoid becoming modern Pharisees, who display devotion outwardly but harbor pride, injustice, or uncharity within. God desires integrity of life, where our outward practices reflect an inward love for Him and others. Second, we are often tempted to advertise our good works while hiding our faults. But Jesus calls us instead to sincere humility. Finally, authentic faith expresses itself in agape love, sacrificial service to others, because love of God is inseparable from love of neighbor. 1 John 4:20. God bless you.